Dear the students of grade 10, this is another important video on their work and leisure, and very important for grade 10 students who are really interested in English language and who wanted to develop their English speaking skill, who wanted to develop self-learning habit. And obviously, yes, this is very important because all the exercises are given with complete solution, including grammar part as well as writing. So watch this video without skipping. Subscribe my channel so that you will never miss the latest update on my YouTube channel RV Official. So under Unit 4 Work and Leisure, we are going to discuss on this video about Reading I Cabbage White. So before going to the text, let's discuss about this picture which are given here on the getting started section. Look at the activities shown in the pictures below. Discuss why they are important. So first picture, you know what is doing there. So this is related to agriculture, or agriculture is very important in the context of Nepal. Agriculture can help to reduce poverty, raise incomes, and improve food security for 80% of the world's poor people who live in rural areas and work mainly in farming. The World Bank Group is a leading financier for agriculture. So the agriculture sector in Nepal plays a vital role in the country's economy, providing employment opportunities and contributing significantly to the country's GDP. In 1975, the agriculture industry in Nepal was accounted for 65% of the country's GDP. And let's go to the second picture. Second picture is related to education. It's a classroom activities is shown in the picture. So education helps people become better citizens, to become civilized citizen, get a better paid job, shows the difference between good and bad, and also education shows us the importance of hard work, and at the same time it helps us grow and develop, thus so that we are able to shape a better society to live in by knowing and respecting rights, laws, and regulations. So let's go to the third picture. Third picture is fun and recreation, related to fun and recreation. Enjoyment. Why is it important? Having fun is always very important because it allows the people the opportunity to create and connect bonds with others. Doing enjoyable activities, fun activities make us more happy, pleasant, and to be around. And doing these activities with others can give or provide lasting memories which will bring us a lifetime of happiness. That is why fun and recreation is very important in our life. Fourth one, the last picture is related to traveling, hiking, or adventure. So it is important because it helps us to forget about our problems and frustration. During our journey, we experience life in different ways. We explore new places, cultures, traditions, and ways of living we could never experience these things at home or by sitting at home. This is why travel is very important and is a unique and individual life experience in our life. That is why this type of activity is shown in getting started section. So now let's go to the reading I Cabbage White. Before starting the text, here also we have two questions given there. Let's have a glance at these questions also. Question number A: how do you often spend your leisure time? So when you are free, or when you have free time, how do you spend? What do you do? People used to do different kinds of activities when they are leisure. Some people wanted to engage themselves in game, and some people wanted to watch movies, listening music, traveling, yeah, singing, dancing, visiting new places. So according to the choice of the people, they used to spend their leisure time differently. Question number B: why do you think it is necessary to keep a balance between work and leisure? Yeah, it is very necessary to keep balance between work and leisure, because people get tired and frustrated while working. So to get rid from that monotonous life, that physical and mental tiredness, and people need to explore new things, travel, enjoy fun and recreational activities. So not people not only focus on work, but whenever they get free time, they should or they need to engage or involve themselves in different kinds of activities to entertain themselves and to refresh themselves. So let's start the text. Cabbage White. Sarah and Jamie stood on their tiptoe and gave the they are eight or on their best quality, excellent get up and card from their school to the tall man behind the counter of a farm. So they are in best get up and they went to the counter of a farm. The man thrown. So the man become displeasure, or he gave disapproval and made a face. He just changed his expression. So you are looking for some work, so you are looking for a job, and who are you? The man asked, and the children replied, I am Sarah and I am 12 years old, and this is my brother Jamie. He is only 11 years old. And the man again asked them, should not you be at school? Should not you go to school? And the children replied to him, we are on holiday and would like to earn some money. We wanted to make some money to help our parents, to support our parents. The man lifted his hat, thus he removed his hat and scratched his head, so group or expose his head working in the farm is a very tough, very hard or difficult job for kids like you. I need somebody big. I need some big and strong man to work here, he said. And the children told him there must be some work for us in this very big farm. As this is a very big farm, some kind of work might have with which we can do. And could you please find one? Sarah requested the man. Pleaded means requested. And right, the man said, okay, right, let's see. Do you know what a cabbage white is? And the man asked to the children, do you know what a cabbage white is? And the children replied to him, yes, it's a beautiful white butterfly that put its eggs on cabbage, and those eggs change into the caterpillars later on. The Sarah replied or answered to the man. And do you know what the caterpillars do? The man again asked to Sarah, do you know what the caterpillars do? What they do? And Sarah was about to reply, but Jamie replied in a high voice, they eat the cabbage leaves. And the man again asked them, aren't you afraid of caterpillars? And they very quickly answered, not at all. No, we don't afraid of caterpillars at all. And the man said, all right, so I think I have a job for you. And they become very much happy. The children become happy, and oh, thank you very much. And what is the work? They asked about the type of work. And the man said, I want you to check every single cabbage plant in the garden and eliminate. Eliminate means remove all the caterpillars from the cabbage plant. The man replied. The man said to the children, ah, how, wondered Jamie. Wonder means surprise, Jamie. You pick them off and collect them. The man said, you pick them from the cabbage plant and collect them in a bucket or pail. Is it alright if we collect them in one of the pails? Pails means buckets or jug. The children asked them. The man said, alright. How much will you pay us? Sarah asked the man. How much you will provide the payment? The man said, let me see how you get on. How is your work? And I will decide about the payment. And if I am happy with your work, I will not disappoint you. I will not make you unhappy with the payments. I will give you the good payment. The man said, and I will be in the greenhouse. I will be in that greenhouse, hot house or glass house. Get started, start your work, and I will see you later when you finish your work. Quickly, they equip with a pail. They take a pail and a bucket. The children went to the cabbage farm, cabbage field. It was so enormous. It was very big. The cabbage farm was very big. There must be 1,000,000 cabbages here. Yeah, Jamie said. At least, Sarah said. Minimum 1,000,000 cabbages, Sarah said. And if there are 10 caterpillars on each cabbage plant, and that makes there more than 1,000,000,000 caterpillars in this farm. Sarah stood mouthed, open-mouthed. Sarah was so surprised. The job looked really tough, really difficult. Jamie became very much surprised about her arithmetic. Arithmetic means elementary part of mathematics, but knew better than to dispute. Dispute means discussion, argument, any other options, because they wanted to make some money and support their parents. So that they cannot escape from there. Anyhow, they wanted to work and earn money. They started the job on the first row of cabbage farm. It was really a hideous. It was really a very bad, hideous, mean disgusting job. The caterpillars wriggled. They were twisted as they were picked up. The caterpillars was twisted in the cabbage. It took the two children ages, means long time to finish the first row, means they were not able to finish, and already they could not see the bottom of their buckets, means the bucket was almost filled with caterpillars, and all around them the air was filled with cabbage white butterflies, and there were so many butterflies in the cabbage field. The insects they looked to be mocking means teasing them. So butterflies were flying here and there, yeah, so they feel like these insects are teasing or mocking them. They seem to be very saying, we don't care if you kill our caterpillars. So the children realize that the insects are telling them, we don't care if you kill our caterpillars, we can lay millions of eggs again, and we will other caterpillars will be produced or come out from our eggs. Sarah and Jamie were now very desperate. They were hopeless. Desperate means hopeless. Sarah struck out at a butterfly. She missed. She tried to hit a butterfly, but she missed. Of course, she was it fly gaily away. Gaily means happily away. Then she had an idea. She got an idea in her mind, as brilliant in its as Einstein coming up with E equals to mc square. So this she just remember the theory, yeah, propounded by Einstein, that E equals to mc square means energy equals to mass times the speed of light squares. So this kind of idea she got in her mind. Jamie, caterpillars come from eggs, right? She asked to Jamie. He nodded his head, ate her remarks, so ate her questions. He just nodded his head. And where do eggs come from? She inquired further. She asked again to Jamie, where do eggs come from? The butterflies lay them, right? So she reasoned. She gave the reason. If we get rid of the butterflies, so if we kill or chase away the butterflies, there won't be any more eggs, or if no eggs, there will be no chances of being caterpillars. And Jamie agreed on this idea, and he said, right. So why don't we get rid of the butterflies? Sarah asked to Jamie, but Jamie again asked to Sarah how, but no idea how. Nearby, almost, there were beans climbing up bamboo poles. So there were other vegetables in the farm. So there were beans planted on one side, and bamboo poles were given them to support and to climb up the beans plant. Sarah removed two poles. Sarah took two poles, and two beans plant were broken and it died. She handed one of the poles to Jamie. She gave one pole to Jamie and then rushed to the day, ran to the cabbage field, swinging means waving a pole round and round, trying to hit the butterflies. Yeah, they were just waving the pole round and round and trying to hit the butterflies. This seemed to Jamie like a good game. So Jamie was enjoying this, so he followed her. And it is not easy to hit flying butterflies, but they were not able to hit the butterflies when they were flying. But when the butterflies were on the cabbage plants, it was easy. They hit them easily. Soon the ground was covered with dead butterflies. They killed so many butterflies, and Sarah and Jamie fought on. They kept doing, struggling until they were completely tired, exhausted. Then when they got exhausted and they felt tired, then they stood back. Just they keep stand. They stop waving the pole to admire, to look on their work. There were hardly any butterflies left. They killed almost all the butterflies. There were also, and they don't kill only the butterflies, but they break all the cabbage plants. So hardly any cabbage is left either. So it is difficult to hit a butterfly on a cabbage without eating the cabbage too. If they hit the butterflies while sitting on the cabbage plant, they will kill. They kill the butterflies as well as they kill the cabbage plant also. So the cabbage field was like a battlefield, because all the butterflies were lying there, as well as the cabbage plants. And not a cabbage was left standing there, and the children look at each other. They realize their mistake, and they look at each other without a word, without talking anything. They put down the bamboo poles on the ground, and they ran away, or they ran out of tiptoe. It means they ran secretly. So they ran away from the garden. He knows our names, Jamie said, and Sarah told him, but he does not know where we live, and he cannot find us. So thank goodness, at least, and they thank God, at least he doesn't know where do they live. Otherwise he will, or he might find them. And they both said this, and they ran away from the cabbage farm. The text was taken from Happy Days and Short Stories written by Jakeallsop. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy the text. Now I'm taking you to the exercise section. Let's discuss, or let's have the let's have a look on the presentation of the exercise.